Hello and welcome. In this video guide we're going to look at the steps involved in creating a new user account in ContactQ. The first thing we need to do, having logged into the web admin screen, is to click on the user accounts menu here on the left hand side. And now that we're in this screen we can see a list of all the existing accounts that we already have configured within the system. When creating a new user account we need to assign the new user with a user number. Here in the left hand column we can see the user numbers that are already being used within the system. We can see here that there's a gap in the numbering range from 3029 to 3050. So I'm going to make a note and we're going to use 3030 as the user number for our new user account. Having now decided upon the user number we're going to use for this account, the next thing to do is click on this add link here at the top of the screen. We're now presented with a blank agent account screen, and all we need to do is simply complete the details. First, ensure that the enable this account option is ticked, and then next enter the user number that we decided upon, 3030. Now we enter the agent's username. This will be the username that the account user will use to log in to the agent communicator, or if this person is to be a supervisor, it'll be the username that they use when logging into the web admin screen via the browser. It's generally better if you follow the same format for all of your user accounts, and also be aware that both the username and the password fields are case sensitive. So here I'm going to enter R. Swinton. Note the capital R and the capital S, with the first name being Ruth and the last name being Swinton. If required, you can enter the user's email address. If an email address is defined, any voicemail messages the user receives on their DDI line will be emailed to them as a WAV file attachment. If the mail address isn't set up, however, voicemail messages will be queued and presented to the agent's position the next time they're available. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to leave this blank. Next, I'll enter a general description for this account and a password of R. Swinton in lowercase that this user will need to enter when logging into the system. I'm also going to assign a numeric PIN code of 1234. Now we can assign a bounce timeout to this user. The bounce timer defines how long a call should be presented to an agent before being rerouted to another advisor if they don't answer it. We next set a count of bounces. If calls are bounced at an agent's position for the number of times you define here, the system will carry out the action that's defined in the action drop-down list. Next we'll assign a wrap timer to the user account. The timer you specify here is used to provide the agent with a preset amount of wrap-up or after call time to complete other tasks before being made available for other calls. The time specified here is specific to manually dialed calls that the agent makes. The wrap-up time for inbound calls is defined within the ContactQ settings screens, as each queue can be configured with a different wrap-up time, and this takes precedence over the agent's wrap-up time. There are a few other options at the bottom of the screen, but these aren't required for general agent or account operation. And the only thing left to do now is click on the Save button at the bottom of the screen. You will notice the word Success displayed at the top of the screen as confirmation that the new account has been created. And from here we can click on the Search option at the top of the screen, and we can now see the account that we created is included within the list of user accounts. The only thing left to do now is to apply this modification to the system, and we do this by clicking on the Apply Changes option in the left hand menu, checking the domain configuration option and then clicking on the Apply button like so. This now concludes this video guide. Thank you for watching.